Energetics 101, we talk about protection and grounding of our energetic field or our aura. Our chakras and our aura. So see how there's 7 layers around the aura? They pertain to the 7 chakras. So it's really important disease and health both start in the energetic field. So if a disease has had permission then to get in 7 layers here through your energetic field and then actually show up in a chakra. Then it attacks the organ related to that chakra and disease is theirs. It's a complete illusion. But it's a blockage. It's a dis-ease, if you like. So what happens, we need to clear that energy field, but first stop anything else from encroaching it and grounding it. And this is a daily practice. So grounding and protection, really big on that. Because what happens if you don't ground and you don't protect?
Anything can come in.
Yeah, anything can come in.
Yes.
And you don't feel good. What does ungrounded feel like? I know. I'm Captain. Ungrounded today. So it feels wobbly, can't think straight. It's confusion, even in the mind. So if the mind can slow down, then we actually can help seal this energetic down and then clear the aura. Then go into the chakras. So this is what's based on, that's what a Reiki attunement would do. Reiki 1 is actually seals that down physically. Then we do a magic healing package, which is balance, clear, ground, and protect. Sealing the energy, clearing the aura so nothing else can come in and cause disease.
Okay, so you're just sealing it from further encroachment.
Yeah.
But
So
not
then
on
you can
what's
work on
already
here.
in there.
Yeah.
So that's their job of working on that as well.
So a Soul Session 6-pack goes through this process. That's what we've been through. That's what it actually comes up to clear the karma. Every single thing that we've worked through in those steps up to master level is actually coincides exactly with the ascension process that's now in place for the planet. Yes. So it's really important to do that. Then once you clear the energy in the chakras through therapy, Reiki 2 aligns mental and emotional bodies. Then you upgrade all that, the 7 chakras and the auric system to a spiritual level. So in the beginning, a good way to actually ground if you're not Reiki attuned, as I said, Reiki, hands-on Reiki on and putting your hands on yourself is really fast. We also have a protection symbol in Reiki called a Christos. And there are certain crystals I recommend for grounding. Does anybody know the best crystal for grounding?
Black obsidian.
Yep. And?
Jasper's pretty Tiger's Eye.
So which one do you use? So the most powerful crystal for grounding is called hematite, and it's a silver crystal. So it's really good to be in the car, to wear it in your clothing unless you're really tired or you just go to sleep, because it brings you right back to the present moment, to grounding right here and right now. What's another way you could ground your energy?
You can visualise.
Yeah, you could do a meditation, bringing roots down from your feet into the earth. Anything of your feet touching the earth.
Yes.
Barefoot on the grass.
Eat.
Yes, eating like root vegetables that have been in the dirt. Excellent. I go for a sleep. Sleep helps me ground. But really rubbing your feet, reflexology, or the hematite crystal is the most powerful. Apparently it does not need to be cleansed. I only found out the other day. So the other one is black obsidian for protection. It's the most powerful crystal I've found for protection. You can wear it in your bra, put it in your handbag, put it everywhere. So grounding and protection is really important because of this auric field that we're protecting first. The other person, if you're not Reiki attuned, you can call on Archangel Michael. So how would we do that?
Archangel Michael, help.
Archangel Michael, help! Exactly. Come to me now. We can even give him, say, I give you permission and ask, and then state what you would need help with. So we're just going to do that straight away. We're just going to ask Michael to cut cords of fear that are draining us. So a big deep breath, feet flat, palms up. And just repeating out loud after me, Archangel Michael, come to me now.
Archangel Michael, come to me now.
I give you permission and ask
I give you permission and ask
to cut all the cords of fear
to cut all the cords of fear
that are draining my health and vitality now.
that are draining my health and vitality now.
I also ask
I also ask
for your sword and shield of protection
for your sword and shield of protection
to be by my side
to be by my side
day and night. Thank you, thank you. And do a big deep breath and then a protection symbol for the Yusui Tibetan natural healing method. Christos, Christos, Christos. Symbols are really good for the 3D experience. So when we're looking at manifesting and manifestation, we have to be grounded and present. How else can you get present? What's the difference between getting grounded and getting present?
Slow your mind down. Still your mind.
How?
Meditate.
Please tell me. Help. Still your mind, yes. So that's allowing your mind to relax first, coming down and actually anchoring energy into the earth and into your base chakra. So you could do meditation. As I said, we're using Reiki practice for self-healing in the 3D matrix. Very powerful. All you have to do is do hands-on, Reiki on, and you're a self-healer. We're learning to self-soothe. Once that's done, the auric cleansing starts, the balancing, grounding, protecting what's in there. As I said, that we go through that in sessions, whatever. But what is really happening is the process of manifestation down here. This goes down through our chakras. This is our chakra system. And we actually ask from spirit here. Spirit up here goes higher and higher and higher. And all the hierarchy of the angels are up there, your higher self's up there, and universal life force will come down through here. So you need to ask for it to come down because of universal law of free will. And then it comes down through, that's meant to be violet, and that's indigo. Do you love it? And that's blue. So here's the rainbow. Richard of York gave battle in vain. Roy G. Biv. Goes in order. So when that is all spinning correctly and in balance and grounded and clear, it actually goes to white light because this is where the fracture of the white light. So we're bringing white light in and then we're allowing it to go down here. So you want to manifest something over here. Say you're asking for, I always use a really bad example of a red Ferrari. It's got to be red. Hello, why would you buy a yellow Ferrari? Got nothing to do with that. But just say you would ask Spirit, please help me get it. Then you would visualize yourself driving it, or you would get one to look at or a picture. Then you would talk about it. This is what I'm going to do. You would set a date or a plan, and then your heart would get excited about it. And then maybe you would go and take a photo of yourself driving it or go for a whatever. Test drive. Thank you, Margaret. And think, how good do I look in that? It's going to make me feel so good. Will provide a lot of egotistical confidence for me. And then you would go down here to the sacral, and this is where the relationships of who would help you set that up. So there would be a banking system, maybe a nice in-law, or a lottery win. Whatever has to happen for you to obtain that here in the base, to be in that, driving that car, is going to be brought in here by relationships. So if you've asked for something and then you're just whinging about it not showing up here, it's stuck in here somewhere. Have you ever asked for something and it not turn up? Still stuck in my sacral. Anyway, it's coming out soon. So this is how it will go pear-shaped if you miss something out. If you manifest something and you miss out the heart chakra, then you get it, but you don't feel the accomplishment, you don't feel the connection, you don't feel the love for it. You know, it's like it misses that out. If you don't ask for it, you're not going to get it either. And if you never visualize it, well, that's not going to happen either. So when you look at something that's showing up in front of you, it's to show you where it came from. So that's why we do the hand positions on these chakras, to clear them, to not let any dis-ease in there, to bring life force straight through each chakra and to visualize the color. The reason that we're talking about it at this time is that because the universe has opened up and the portals are open, the universal, the galactic, the cosmic, solar system, and then we're aligning with that in tune between all the activity of the planets in alignment for the first time in the history of mankind. Hello, mankind. We are able to manifest, especially going into this first year, 2017, but we're able to manifest. This process is happening with lightning speed. So if you thought, oh, I don't believe in all that, it's like this is happening whether you believe it or not. It's like, doesn't matter whether you believe it. It's like gravity. Just because you don't believe gravity doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So this is actually the way it manifests. And if you can actually consciously do it, which we're going to do in the next session, is to consciously manifest something in your life. So you would think about it and you go through this process. So I do go into that a little bit more in the advanced and also master teacher. But you've got to start with the basics every day. So it's getting present, clear, balance, ground, protect, and then bring in what you ask for. So where in there does it say, worry about it for 3 days? Hang on, does it say that? No, I think it says it in here. Must worry, add fear, doubt, and confusion. So a lot of people stop here. This is where it stops. This is where the mind matrix is. And this is where when we don't look up and we look into the matrix, it hurts your head. It hurts your brain because there's no way out. You look down through that corridor and you can't think your way through it. So it's like being in a pinball machine. And that's the whole idea. So if you stay in that mind matrix pinball machine trying to get out and worry about it, then you're not connecting here to source. There's no connection. It's cut off. So most people are living like that. However, it's connecting quite quickly when you consciously stop thinking, slow the mind down, and then you can ask for it to come through. You can do hands-on Reiki on to keep you grounded and protected while you do it. Because our vibration's lifting so much fast, in every 24-hour period, it's going up, the intensity. The next wave coming through is the equinox. So people that are awakening right now, they're coming up to the equinox. There's going to be a huge number of star seeds, a huge number of light workers, indigos, crystals, and rainbows, just all of a sudden waking up in a world that has no reality to what you've known your whole life. It's completely different. So there's a new reality, a new dimension, and these people are going to want to know. They're going to want to know how to heal it. They're going to want to need tools to get through it. They have to release karmic issues. You have to release your past life stuff. Once you get into these energy fields here, we've had thousands of past lives in here. So we've got pain in the heart that has to be broken up and released. And as we do this on an individual level, we'll help the consciousness of the planet shift. It must be done individually. So it's not really about going out there. It's not really about, running down the street with your new flyer going, hello, I'm a healer. It's about bringing it back to yourself and actually sharing what works for you. So people that have started on this ascension wave already and have positioned yourself in, say, something like a Reiki mastership or in such type of a toolkit that you can use in 3D, you guys are going to be the ones who are going to be helping the next ascension, the next wave coming through in the equinox, in the equinox. So in this moment right now, your spiritual gifts are being granted to you. They are being given to you. They are being, you're discovering your power. You're discovering the power of your word, putting things into action. spiritual gifts that you've had from many lifetimes are starting to show up. And then it's in a balance of the masculine and feminine when we get into the advanced sort of exchange of energy. And then you can lead into, you know, where you came from. Where do you originate from, or where is your sleeping chamber? And if you are, what type of ray you are, and actually what your mission is, because we're trying to get to the mission. But if you don't do this basic stuff of house clearing, grounding and protecting your energy, you're never going to get there, because you can't miss a step. It will always catch up. That karma that's stuck down here from any abuse or any childhood trauma, that's going to stay with you no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, unless you actually bring it up and release it. So because no one wanted to look at it, God said, here we go, we're going to send down some waves of energy and unlock that. So a lot of people are sitting in yuck while they're awakened, and they need spiritual guidance. So for those of you who have stepped into their life purpose with power, and have left your corporate positions, maybe in 2012 was the first gateway. That's where it was a very difficult year, I found. I left in 2010 and have been trying to, it's like trying to mow down a pathway in the bush where there's been no pathway before. So this is like being a way shower. There is no real template here in 3D. The template is in 5D. So therefore there has to be this connection, this cutting off of thinking. Because if you're sitting in an energy of thought, that's your thought that actually got you into that energy of thought. So how do we think our own thoughts are going to get us out of that? When you're in the matrix mind control, and then you're talking about a miracle, it's completely different and it seems so far away. So we need to start easy, coming back to where you are, just wanting to feel better every day. And that's where we lead into intentions, which will be in the next Energetics 101. So thank you for your time and attention, and I can't wait to hear what you're manifesting. Love and light from Bella Blue Ray.